Good morning. Welcome to the Burges High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. My name is Christopher Smith. I am the proud principal of this great school. Parents, family, and friends, thank you for being with us this morning. I am happy that we were able and allowed to have this ceremony. Please remain standing as the ceremony begins.
Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is Sarah Velez, and on behalf of the class of 2020, I am thrilled we are all here today celebrating this special day together. It's been a long time coming, and we know many of you with us today have played a major role in our successes. Thank you! And of course, a warm welcome to the 61st graduating class of Burges High School, the class of 2020. At this time, I invite you to stand for the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the pledge to the Texas flag. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Now join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Join me in honoring the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. You may now be seated. At this time, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge some special guests. EPISD Board of Trustees Vice President and Burgess alum, Mr. Al Velarde. EPISD Superintendent, Mr. Juan Cabrera. Associate Superintendent, Dr. Carla Gonzalez. And helping with their diploma roll call, we have senior class sponsor, Ms. Angelica Urbina and Mrs. Jacqueline Ochoa. It's my pleasure to now welcome Senior Class President and All Burgess girl, Sylvia Quiroz.
Hey Mustangs, do you remember the first day of high school? We were probably nervous, not knowing what to expect, and graduation seemed so far away. Today, however, after much effort and even some doubt about whether we'd even have a graduation, we're here. This moment is a culmination of the past 13 years of our lives and a final bittersweet farewell. Today is both an ending and a beginning. It's where memories of the past and big dreams for the future. This marks the last time we'll be together before moving on to bigger adventures. So, before we take on the world, let's find our loved ones in the stands and thank them. Mom, Dad, thank you for your unwavering support and your countless sacrifices. I love you, and I hope I make you as proud as you make me. The class of 2020 has made history. Strangely, by being apart these last 3 months, we've all grown together in ways no other class has ever done before. Our school experiences gave us identity and belonging, only to certain pockets of our schools. Friday night lights, club meetings and trips, homecoming dances, the sound of the bell, and meeting our friends before class. These are the memories we have formed in search of ways to belong and how we have spent the majority of our lives. But as we walk the stage today and say our farewell to high school, we are now connected forever by being the class that held on, that rose above, and despite being in unfamiliar territory, became one Burges. Tomorrow, we are left to choose our path and identity. I don't have to remind you of the certainty that there will be many obstacles we will have to overcome. But my hope for you all is that you may choose a path that will bring you a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and most importantly, joy. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you. May you never forget where you came from, and may you always remember you're a Mustang. Congratulations, class of 2020. Welcome to the podium, class valedictorian Aiden Elmquist.
I strongly believe that behind every good man is a team of great women, which could not be more true in my situation. Thank you to my mom, my grandma Flo, and my beautiful sister Modesty for giving me every opportunity to succeed, loving me unconditionally, and giving me everything I needed to be the best man I could be. I would like to begin my speech with a very important lesson I learned during my senior year. Miss Jennifer Wilhite once asked me what I was afraid of, to which I replied failure, because who is not afraid of making a mistake and having your plans turn out for the worse? But I was wrong. She told me, you're not afraid of failure, you're afraid of letting people know how awesome you are. Because once people know what you're capable of doing and how talented you are, they expect more of you and expect to see great things from you. How many of us fall under the same pressure of this mentality, holding ourselves back because we are afraid of high expectations and dreams that seem unattainable? However, 2 Timothy 1:7 states, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but rather of love and of power and of sound mind." God does not want us to go into the future full of cowardice and fear. He wants us to be secure in knowing that we were created for greatness. Greatness and fear do not mix well, because the great always overcome obstacles rather than cower away from them. We were not created to be afraid, because we are descendants of the Lion of Judah, who champions us, and if he is for us, who could stand against us? Through everything that has happened this year, many of us might consider this year a failure. But God has a plan for this tragedy. It is being used to test and forge us in the fire. We are stronger than we realize, because we not only survived, but we thrived and flourished despite everything. So I encourage all of you not to sulk, mourn, and regret what we did not have, but rather use this as testimony to the true strength that lies within us all. We were chosen to endure this hardship, to speak volumes of our character, because we are not quitters. We are champions who let nothing stand in the way of our excellence. And it is time to let the world see the greatness that we created to exhibit. The future has never looked brighter for us. All glory to God, God bless, and congratulations. Please join me in welcoming Class Salutatorian Amira Williams.
I would first like to give all the glory, honor, and praise to God. Without His endless blessings and mercy, I would not be in the position that I am today. Secondly, I'd like to thank my amazing support system, such as my family, mentors, and friends, for their unlimited support. As a child of 2 military parents, I got very used to moving. I dreaded the question, where are you from? Did they want to know where I was born, where I had lived the longest, or where I had just moved from? Each had a different answer. When my mom first told me we were moving to El Paso, my 6th grade year, I begged her to find a way to let us leave as soon as she could. Fast forward to 8th grade, when she told me she did have the opportunity to leave, I begged her to let me stay. I finally understood what it meant to have a place be home. So giving a speech at a school I've been at for 4 years, in a city I now consider home, with friends I've been with since I was 12, is a blessing to me. I would like to share with you what has made El Paso such an easy place for me to call home. E is the enriching culture and drive that this city breeds. It speaks volumes to the type of people who call it home. L is the lightheartedness that comes from the laughs that are just a little loud and the ending of every sentence with a psh, aye aye. P is the perseverance I see every day in the young people tackling barriers, challenging stereotypes, and becoming the first in their family. Your dedication never goes unnoticed. A is the acceptance into your friend's house and their grandma's making you your favorite tacos every time you come over. It's learning that family not only meant blood, but bonds. S is for support, and this community coming together to make sure our special moments were still ours. It's bearing witness to so many drive-by parades that the sounds of honking no longer startle you, but bring a smile to your face. And lastly, O, one. One community, one star on a mountain, and for us here today, one Burges. As we all scatter to different parts of the globe, let us remember where we came from. Today we're together once more, thankfully, to celebrate the lessons and values that have been instilled in us while at Burges and by living in El Paso. If ever there was a year, ever a moment to be proud of our home, it is now. Not only are we El Paso strong, we are Burges strong. At this time, please welcome the man with a suit for every occasion and a golf cart to every destination, our principal, Mr. Christopher Smith, to the podium.
Good morning, Mustang Nation. The day we've all been waiting for is here. Not as we have dreamed it would be, but the day you and I will never forget. I want to thank Mr. Cabrera and his leadership team for making this event possible. Today I am pleased to recognize all of you who are graduating as a result of successfully completing the rigorous high school curriculum and preparing for success in higher education, employment, or our military. We hope that you will remember your high school education, the foundation upon which your future accomplishments will be built. We applaud you for your dedication. Many of our graduates are wearing regalia signifying their achievements, including gowns with gold cuffs and gold strolls acknowledging the graduates of the Burges Early College High School. Graduating seniors. Graduated seniors sitting before you wearing white gowns represent the top 10% of their class. Graduating seniors wearing gold medallions for the high honor graduates for accumulating the highest GPA and earning the top 2% awards for Burges High School. It is my great honor to announce that Burges Class of 2020 has earned over $10 million in reported scholarships. Congratulations, Class of 2020. Scholars that have earned a scholarship, please stand and be recognized. Please stand if you earned a scholarship. Thank you. Scholars entering the military, please stand to be honored. Thank you. Godspeed and safe travels. Seniors, you have faced many challenges this year. Don't let these events define your future. Graduation is more than a ceremony. It's about what's next. When you leave today, each of you will be starting a new chapter. There is a world out there that is ready and waiting for the changes that you need to go make. Go make a difference. Show up every day with passion, purpose, and make a positive difference in our world. Congratulations, seniors. You are always welcome to Mustang Country. God bless you, and God bless your family. Mr. Cabrera, Dr. Gonzalez, Board President and members of the Board of Trustees for the El Paso Independent School District. As the principal of Burges High School, I certify that all students receiving diplomas today have met all the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Board of Trustees of the El Paso Independent School District and the state of Texas are entitled to receive their diplomas. Graduates, as you walk across the stage, you may remove your mask, but please put your mask on before returning to your seat. As you move into position, I want to take this time to thank the graduate families. You entrusted us with your children, and today is as much an accomplishment as it is for your son and your daughter. Congratulations, families. All right, class of 2020, it is now time to take the stage.
Ariana Abascal. Trinity Dorantes. Alan Garcia. Cross Aiden Elmquist. Vivian Macias. Brandon Mojica. Amira Williams. Jessica Amezaga. Valeria Vaca Hinojos. Sebastián Barraza. Arlene Cabello. Luciana Carreón. Fernando Cereces. Desiree Espinosa. Joseph Esqueda. Sarah Gonzalez. Elizabeth Guzman. María Hernández. Julian Lopez. Amelia Navarro. Jason Olmos. Ailí Perales. Beckett Pérez. Giovanna Puente. Alyssa Quesada. Silvia Quiros. Lauren Rincon. Antonio Rodríguez. Tailí Rodríguez Ramírez. Abigail Baez. Nicholas Venegas. Micah Elijah Villasana. Joshua Caleb Ybarra. Ana Abieta. Brandon Acosta. Sienna Acosta Vega. Jennifer Aguilar Catano. Sebastian Anthony Aguirre. Melanie Alcantar. Laura Alfaro. Samir Ali. Caitlin Altaja. María Podaca. Logan Armendaris. Enrique Ávila Jr. Miriam Guadalupe Ávila. Keani Brianna Ayala. Manuel Ángel Manuelos. Ricardo Bajaras Jr. Juan Mario Barraza Vigil. Kaya Michelle Bates. Paula Ayana Barraza. Jesús Eduardo Orvera. Brandy Peña. Francisco Durán Jr. Dimitri Velakis. Alejandro Javier Benítez. Messi Alec Verdeja. Ángel Andrés Blancarte. Sebastián Preseda. Casey Britton. Joseph Bustamante. Anja Itzel Calleros Rodríguez. Leslie Campa. Diana Cardoso. Andrea Carreón.
Daniela Castañeda. Destiny Eileen Castañeda. Dominic Ubaldo Castillo.
Mireya Yasmín Celis. Samantha Cera. Alexandria Alexis Chávez.
Alma Daisy Chavez. Jared Vidal Chavez. Marco Antonio Chavez. Margarita Isabel Chavez North. Damien Contreras. Damien Coralejo. Luis Eduardo Cintrón the second. Yes. Johnny Cortez. Catherine Yadira Cruz. Sofía Fernanda Cruz Flores. Anaí Shamara de la Cruz Rivera. Alan de la O. Eva Cristina Delgado Chávez. Julian Díaz. Caitlin Grisette Díaz. Evelyn Domínguez. Jennifer Guadalupe Durán. Paulina Durán. Tyra Kiana Eberline. Victor Elizalde Terán. William Connell Inglesby III. Jaime Osovaldo Escobar Jr. Evelyn Marie Escobedo Rodriguez. María Virginia Espinosa. Cristian Espinosa. Rebecca Lisi Fernandez. Anaí Flores. Armando Ángel Flores.
César Antonio Flores. Jorge Enrique Flores. Katia Anaí Flores. Cynthia Noemi Frescas. Cruz René Galindo. Laura Magdieli Gamboa Hernández. Joey Godones. Miguel Ángel Girarte III. Matthew Giovanni. Montserrat Garcia.
Whoa! Let's go!
Alexis Garcia.
And we made it!
Angel Danae Garcia. Jacqueline Dianara Garcia. Genevieve Lynn Garcia. Laura Garcia. Rubén Leonel Gómez Jr. Alfonso González Jr. Bianca González. Eduardo Gavino González. Elijah González. Loreli González. Jonathan Granados. Stella Teresa Guillén. Alyssa Gutiérrez. Oscar Eduardo Gómez Jr.
Enoch Gómez.
Elías Hernández.
Gabriel Hernández. Shani Hernández. Victoria Cameron Hernandez. Adrian Elvis Herrera. Cristian Hinojosa. Jonathan Hipolito. Cassidy Nicole Huerta. Michelle Alejandra Ibarra Lopez. Lloyd Jaques. Haley Jaramillo. Joylyn Jeffnetich.
Marina Larkins. Adrián Leal. Esdín Lechuga. Eric Lerma. Lisette Leiva. Leonel Eduardo Loera. Dominic Manuel Lopez. Savannah Marie Lopez.
Lorenzo Lozano. Mario Isaac Macías. Pablo Ismael Macías. Benjamin Anthony Mack. Yoselin Ivania Malanche. Alexia Marie Manriquez.
Jacqueline Renee Marenko. Dustin Marie. Zion James Martell. Angélica Martínez. Karime Guadalupe Martínez. Eduardo Martínez.
Samuel Montalvo Rodan. Anthony Monroy. Samantha Priscila Moncada.
Benjamín Agustín Mestas. Máximo Meraz. Matthew Alexander Menicelli. Janet Litzy Mendoza Reyes. Osmara Martínez Vázquez. Alejandra Mendiola García. Héctor Emanuel Méndez González. Javier Meléndez Jr. Perla Giselle Medrano Padilla. Moisés Alejandro Montes Bañuelos. Miguel Alejandro Montes Bañuelos. Pamela Cecilia Montes. Edmi Montes. Saraí Gabriela Montes.
Alyssa Nicole Moreno. Ashley Cheryl Morton. Ricardo Cristian Morales. Omar Joel Munoz Sainz. Oscar Josué Munoz Sainz. Catherine Renee Moya. Mariana Pilar Munoz. Nicholas Anthony Martinez. George Martinez. Derek Ivan Medina Rodriguez. Audrey Alexis Nevares. Jacqueline Nevares Luján. Isaiah Emilio Orozco. Vanessa Naivi Ortiz Avila. Joe Anthony Pavón. Matthew Nicholas Pacheco. Ilicia Padilla. Luis Carlos Palacio Quiros. Faustino Antonio Palma Silva. Rogelio Martínez Parra Jr. Nadine Alexandra Patterson. Alexander Peña. Michelle Saraí Peña. Ruth Halen Perales Perez.
Mia Alexis Peralta. Esmeralda Pérez. Jonathan Manuel Pérez. William Pyle.
Joshua Arturo Quesada. Micaiah Quinn. Casey Ellen Quinones. Joe Matthew Quiros Jr. Adriana Elise Ramirez. Esteban Ramirez. Felix Yahar Ramirez. Irving Jesus Ramirez. Moses Gabriel Ramirez.
Celicia Ramírez. Vanessa Elizabeth Ramírez. Aram Ramos. Nicholas Anthony Ramos. Imogen Reséndez. Azalea Ariana Rincón. Héctor Rivera. Mía Rodarte. Dorian Jackson Rodríguez. Iván Gabriel Rodríguez. Aidali Selma Rojo.
Cassandra Román. Jacob Donovan Reed. Angel Justina Rodriguez. Valerie Angeli Rosales. Larissa Rosas. Angelina Rose Rossi. Nathaniel Alexander Rubio. Alan Aramis Reese. Kenya Reese Gomez. Leandra May Ruth. George Raymond Saavedra.
Genesis Viridiana Valdez. Cassandra Alessi Aserat Salais. Andra Isabela Salas. Aralí Salcedo López. John Sai Samaniego. Misael Armando Samaniego. Valerie Sanchez.
Daniela Yasmin Schlosser. Cristobal Segovia. Delilah Sepulveda. Joseph Servin. Della May Sheets Garcia. Zaidi Yasmin Cias. Jocelyn Renee Simona. Hansi Marie Slavin. Daniel Solis. Jacqueline Sotelo Martinez. Harun Omar Taha. Evelyn Tavares. Michael David Tevez. Sierra Tanya Torrance. Christopher Ryan Torres. Julian Zachary Torres. Mia Angelique Valencia. Valeria Mariana Vega.
Irene Valenzuela.
Levi Paulo Vargas Sotelo.
Jesús Alfonso Velázquez. Sarah Nicole Velez. Fernando Venegas Jr. Janet Arlene Vera. Yasmin Arlette Vera. Andrew Vergara. Giovanna Lizette Villalobos. Abel Vislar II. Ivana Rose Etta Walker. Jadelyn Noel West. Julia Michelle Wernicke. Christopher Wilson Harris. Euron Jermaine Wright Jr.
Genevieve Celeste Wyatt. Noah Gabriel Yeager. Matthew Fierro Garcia. Jose Daniel Vargas. Ready? Joshua Hewlin. She the last one? Okay, big round of applause. It's our last graduate. Monica Aura Venegas. Woo!
Sometimes in our lives, we all have dreams.
Hey y'all, today is an important day in history. Not only is the Burges class of 2020 graduating amidst a pandemic, it's also Juneteenth. What is Juneteenth, you may ask? Well,
June 19, 1865, also known as Juneteenth, marked the freedom of all slaves in the United States, including those in the deepest parts of the former Confederacy.
It is considered by many as the true independence day of America, as the ones who slaved to make the nation the powerhouse that it is today could say goodbye to their shackles and chains.
it is the abolishment of an oppressive system that generations were victims of for hundreds of years.
But it wasn't sunshine and rainbows after that. Almost 100 years later, we had leaders like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks fighting for equality, to be seen and treated as people.
And 60 years later, we are still fighting today to beat the systemic racism and oppression against the Black community that has its roots in slavery.
George Floyd, Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor. And that is only to name a few African American lives that have been taken in the name of racism and have yet to get their justice.
Juneteenth is the beginning of a tough marathon to equality, but it is not over yet.
As we venture off into adulthood, it is up to us to create change.
And up to us to be educated on the not-so-glamorous history that doesn't make the textbooks.
And we can't do it alone.
And this year, we encourage you to celebrate Juneteenth. See it as a day that represents freedom and patriotism for all.
This isn't just African American history, it's American history.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
On me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
yeah, we'll admit it. But we learned a lot and we pushed it to the limit. Wouldn't have it any other way, no different. Did it, yeah, we did it. Made a couple mistakes, yeah, we'll admit it. But we learned a lot and we pushed it to the limit. Wouldn't have it any other way, no different. We're coming out stronger. We got love, you got me, I got you. Did it, yeah, we did it. Made a couple mistakes, yeah, we'll admit it. But we learned a lot and we pushed it to the limit. Wouldn't have it any other way, no different.
Let's hear it for the class of 2020! Oh, I'm going to go to the stage real quick. I'm your class sponsor, so I have a right to say goodbye to all of you. I've been putting up with all of you since your freshman year. Is it on? Hi, everybody. I do want to first and foremost take this opportunity for you guys to take this chance to thank your parents, your siblings, everyone who's been here for you for these entire 4 years supporting you. So they deserve a big round of applause. And right now, I took the opportunity, since we do have the time right now to speak with you all, I wanted to take this opportunity, first of all, to remind you all to be very safe, to take all precautionary measures. Don't do anything crazy tonight, guys, okay? You usually have a project celebration. That, unfortunately, won't be able to happen due to city regulations right now. But do please be safe when you go. It's been a great honor serving you all from your freshman year. Let me point out those of you who danced. I still have the dance in my phone. Let me start with, who was it? Jorge was in it. Jason was in it. Fernie was in it. I dragged them all. Poor Samantha and Sarah had to put up with them. And so I hope those are some fun memories that you guys can take with you. Thank you. It's been a great honor and a privilege to serve you all. I'm greatly going to miss you all. And we do have a few more minutes until we're done with the rest of the portraits. Sherry Cintron, your son took off his mask. I have it. And I love you all. God bless. And just Be patient.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Burges graduating class of 2020. Graduates, I want to leave you with this. Wherever your future leads you, follow your passion, continue to be leaders, and God bless you and your family. We will now hear from an all-Burgess boy, Tony Rodriguez, who will lead us in the turning of the tassel.
My name is Antonio Rodriguez, and I'm all Burgess boy. Hey guys, the class of 2020 was expected to be different from the rest, and we have surely exceeded all expectations. We have rose to every challenge that came our way, we've persisted, and most importantly, we have stayed hopeful and optimistic for what's to come. I have no doubt in my mind that every single one of you are going to continue to adapt and overcome any obstacle that might arise. You in your own way are destined to succeed. Now, today presents an opportunity, and that opportunity is change. We have all managed to create our own unique perspectives of the world, which has helped bring our future into focus. And how we handle what the world dishes out to us is what we've been preparing for our entire lives. Helen Keller once said, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision." And look at everyone here today. The fact that you're here wearing your cap and gown means that you have a vision for your future. Starting now, we are solely responsible to fulfill our vision and to lead a purposeful life. Above all else, hope gives life purpose. It's what inspires us to achieve higher ambitions. My family is my reason for staying hopeful. My parents, along with my know-it-all older brother, are who motivate me to achieve greatness. And with all the friends and family that we have here today, you all have a lot to hope for and to be thankful for. Thank you all for joining us today as we close a chapter of our life and embark on a new journey. I am proud to say that we are officially Burgess alumni. One Burgess, Mustangs for life. Congratulations, class of 2020. My fellow classmates, please stand. Join me in counting down to the turning of the tassels from right to left. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Would the class of 2020 please remain standing? At this time, we will raise our carnations into the air since we cannot toss our caps, and together we will join in our fight song. On the count of 3, you will raise your carnations. Please do not toss them. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Mustangs. Thank you for all joining us this morning. We will now have our staggered exit and ask that when you meet your family members in the parking lot, not to linger, but to continue and practice social distancing. We will now release the last 3 rows back to get their photos taken. Thank you. Give me a 2 minute.